carry your bag out? Is there anything that you couldn't do on this day?
I always carry my bag. But I mean, obviously very fortunate and happy that the goals got in, and obviously it was a big win for us.
That kind of game against a grinding team like that, what kind of pride does your line take, or what kind of load do you expect to carry going into a game like that?
I mean, we know we have to play that style of hockey. I mean, that's what we play best, I feel like, and obviously we got a goal against which we don't like as a line. I think that's something which we got to be aware of. I mean, coming out of the gates, we got to make sure we get pucks in deep and outwork them, but at the same time, I feel like we do a lot of good things and try to carry our team that way.
It looked like, killing off that extended 6-on-4 at the end of the game, does that really exemplify the defensive mentality of this team, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we know our chance is going to come. We have enough talent in this team to score goals, but we got to make sure we be simple in the D zone and do whatever it takes to get the pucks out, and I think that's what shows us that's how good we can be.
You often hear goalies say they like to get shots early in the game. As a player, do you like to get hit early in the game? Because it was one of your first shifts. Someone took a pretty healthy run at you, and you could almost see the switch get flipped. Does that get you in the game early?
To be quite honest, I don't remember that play, but I do try to get, especially on early and afternoon games, you want to get yourself involved early and get physical and try to get a shot off right away and kind of get into game that way. Yeah.
We're sort of learning that a lot of your goals come from just a couple of feet of the net. What's your mindset as you're chasing those down?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's where my office is. I like to be in the paint and try to get in there as good as possible. And always had a great chance at when Shive gave me the last one for the third one, and I guess I got to work on those a little further out as well.
Wayne Gretzky had his office behind the net. Yours is in front of the net.
Well, I try. I mean, I feel like my whole career is trying to score goals there and just try to get in there and create some scrums and hopefully bang a couple home.
Let's ask about one you didn't score. Looked like you had the hat trick on the stick there. It was a pretty spectacular save by Fleury.
Yeah, it's definitely a good save. But I mean, I gotta make sure I put that home. I mean, it's pretty simple in them. It was a great pass and had a wide open net, and I gotta put that home. But I mean, obviously, heads off for him. I mean, it was a great save.
What did you see from your goalie today?
He was pretty calm. He made the save when he needed to, and I mean, he's been terrific all the last few games, and I mean he's a big reason why we're very successful in the D zone. He keeps us calm in front of the net, and I think that shows us in our D zone.
How did you like the power play? Like just some of the subtle tweaks that you made, especially in practice yesterday?
Yeah, I think we did a lot of good things tonight. I mean, we got more shots to the net, tried to get a little more traffic, and I think that's something which we got to do tomorrow. We can't get frustrated right now. We just got to make sure we play simple, we get pucks to net, and attack the net, I guess.
You know, fourth line, they get that goal 20 seconds into the third. All of a sudden, it's a one-goal game. Just a huge goal, obviously, from Axel, and nice pass from Dominic.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've been playing great for us. I mean, they were extremely hard, and I mean, there was a time during the second period I don't think they got out very often, and I think they just stuck with it, and I'm glad they got rewarded.
Thanks.
Being with them in one, and you guys get that huge goal there in the third period.
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice to contribute. So, I mean, the timing of that just made it a little extra special. And, yeah, it was good. It was a big goal.
Can you take us through that goal and all the work that you did there?
Yeah, we just got in on the forecheck. Bear came down the wall, sealed it off, hit me behind the net. I found Axe and made a nice play putting it in.
You know, said that he was impressed by the ways you stuck to it, even though the second there's so many penalties, it kind of takes you guys out. What's your mentality to make sure that you're ready to go the next time you get called?
Yeah, that's just it. Is staying in it. Just focusing on what we can do and just being ready when our name's called. And I think we did a good job with that.
How do you stay that way? Like, are you a chirper? Are you a chatter? What do you do?
Just cheer the guys on, I guess. Yeah, I like to yell out there, keep guys going. Guys positive. Someone makes a nice play, like letting them know.
Speaking of being ready when your name's called, that you, AJF, Gus are all guys who've come into the lineup this year and looked really good doing so. What's it like to come in and be given the slice of the pie that Rick gives those fourth liners in this system?
Yeah, I mean it's an opportunity you got to take advantage of. You never know how much opportunity you're going to get, so every chance you get, you got to take advantage of it. And yeah, just be ready when your name's called.
Beyond that mindset, why do you think all of you guys have been able to come in and have the impact you've had?
I think just the work off the ice and on the ice, doing everything we can to be ready and just staying ready.
And it seems like there's no sense of panic if something doesn't go well. Like they get that goal right off the hop in the third. Now it's a 1-goal game. You guys kind of just stuck to it, right? And obviously get a big goal to give you a little more breathing room.
Yeah, I think it just speaks to the team we have. We're always in it, never out of it. We're always going to keep pushing no matter what. Never get too high, never get too low.
Is that a maturity thing too? Like so much of this group has been together for a long time. You've been around some of these guys. Do you get the sense guys are just getting more comfortable in their roles and their skin?
Yeah, I think for sure. Everyone's buying into the system. And like you said, growing, maturing, and everyone's working for each other.
What did you learn about the Wild today? First meeting of the year against them pretty late in the year, seeing a divisional opponent for the first time.
Yeah, I think they got a little bit of everything. They got speed, they got size, they're physical, they got a lot of playmakers, big guys on the back end, and they pressure you.
start with almost an off-topic one. The Mason Appleton's goal or no goal at the end. Did it go in before the time was out? No.
No.
There's some TV screenshots of like .2, but I guess that's not the same as the official score clock. What did you think of your team's ability to play that grinding, physical game to beat the Wild today?
Yeah, no, listen, we've said all year our 5-on-5 game has really been good against anybody. That's regardless who we play, that's how we play. And the 5-on-5 game again today was excellent. It's disappointing to take that many penalties because we lost the flow. We lost, some of the guys ended up sitting on the bench too long because there were back-to-back penalties. But overall, regardless who we play and the grinding style, that's how we're going to play our 5-on-5 game.
Fourth line comes out after kind of going through that, scores a real big goal for you. Tony Netto's looked good of late. The whole line's looked good of late. What have you seen?
Yeah, that line's been giving us really good quality minutes, and they're doing their job. What we need them to do is get the puck deep and forecheck and spend some time in that zone, and they did an excellent job of that. There's a line that I would like to get a little bit more ice time tonight. And a couple other guys, but with the penalties that kind of disrupted things a little bit, but that line did an outstanding job for us. And we talk a lot about timely saves and timely goals, we got both today. Helly made a lot of timely saves there, and that timely goal with fourth was huge for us.
On the power play, looked like some more action on the other side of the ice with Ehlers. Then you had a moment where everybody changed positions.
Yeah.
I mean, is
more movement. The power play looked good, and it did. We just missed a couple of opportunities, and the power play did the job of what we talked about before. Give us some momentum, give us some quality chances, and they did that. We missed a couple of wide open nets on the back door, but there was more movement, there was more pucks going to the net, so I know we didn't score, and that's disappointing, but at least they gave us some momentum.
Rick, it's easy to say to players, you got to go to the net, get to the greasy areas and that. But if it was so easy, I assume everyone would do it successfully. But Nino, he does it very effectively, and 2 more goals tonight that probably were only a few feet combined from the blue paint. What is it about just him as an individual that he's so effective at that?
There's a timing, but there's also a strength involved. You got to be physically strong sometimes to get to the net. And everyone's in our league today. You're taught to box out. Don't let the guys get to the net. You got to fight your way through that. Nino's strong enough when there is opposition to fight his way through that. And then you got to have some hands to put the puck in the net. But he has a will that gets to the net, and regardless who's up against, he gets there. He does the job. We went after them yesterday. We're getting to the net. And again, it's going to keep going. You get into this time of the season, it's harder and harder to score those pretty goals. And we just got to grind it out and find a way to get greasy goals.
Back to the fourth line, Gus, AJF, Tony, seems like no matter who you put in there, they come in and they look really good, like they pop when they come in. What has that rotating crew of characters done to earn the faith in you as they come into the lineup?
Well, when they come in, they're doing the job. We ask them to do that job, get the forecheck, give us some forechecking momentum, spend some time in that zone, wearing that team down, and they've done that for the most part for the last couple of weeks. And now you take Gus out, you put Tony in, and give Tony a lot of credit. He's done the same thing, and he's doing a great job for us.
So a lot of coaches, because of personnel changes, that would change the way they utilize that line. It hasn't with you. Why is it important that you get those minutes from that line as far as the team balance?
Well, I've known Tony well enough to know that that's how he's going to play. And I have full confidence in him, and I have confidence on Morgan Barron's, and one of our penalty killers, one of our better defensive players, and Axel's been doing a great job using the speed. So whether it's Gus or Tony, try to get them and get those quality minutes that they've been giving us to them for the last couple of weeks.
And just one more, Brendan Dillon, that fight at that time of the game is the time that they could build momentum off of it. Are you okay with
they were kind of he had given Kaprizov a pretty good shot, so I think that was and again, they're down, and they got some tough guys over there. So Dilly, give him full marks for doing that. He just steps up, and that's what he does. He answers the bell for everybody on our team.
And you're okay with that at that time of the game?
Yep. Well, if you're going to be challenged, a guy like Dilly, yep.
Rick, where do you feel your penalty kill is at right now, bearing in mind that they did have a very successful extended 6-on-4 kill at the end of the game?
Yeah, but the penalty kill has been much better lately. We gave up a lot of shots tonight. I think if they almost had as many shots on their power play as they did 5-on-5. but our penalty killers have been doing a much better job. It's disappointing they got one tonight, but Helly's been making some great reads and big saves, and our penalty killers are doing a better job of getting the puck down the ice when they have the opportunity, blocking the shot when they have the opportunity.
Laurent tomorrow?
Yes.
Rick, sorry, just do you know what happened with the linesman? Did he get his?
He got cut. He got cut, yeah, right through here. Pretty good cut, too.
With someone skating?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, Rick, just a quick one. Kyle Connor skated, has it been a few days now, or how long? And is there anything new in his
Just only
timeline?
a couple of days, so.
Okay.
He's still weeks away, so. Just nice to see him on the ice.
Sure, yeah, okay, thanks.
Yeah, thanks.